Hello, everyone. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We handle full service, partial, month of coordinations. We do custom events, we do milestone celebrations, we do birthdays, anniversary, quinceañera, you name it all. Anything that need planning and decor, we handle it all. I am a master certified wedding planner and I'm also a certified wedding florist. I have over 10 plus years in the wedding industry. Um, I, we don't necessarily have to do both. So I have some planners say, oh, well, you have to do the decor and planning for me. With this option, you can do the planning aspect or you can do the decor aspect. The reason why I do that because both of them are two different big entity and there's a lot of moving parts that go along with it. So I usually keep those separate, but if you want to combine it, that's not a problem. We can combine it for you as well. So for today, we're gonna jump right in, and we're talking about the 50 mistakes that a lot of bride always make when it comes into the wedding. Last night we start. I should say yesterday. Yesterday we stopped at 12. And so I'm just gonna jump right into the 13. 13 is one of my biggest pet peeves, and as a wedding planner, I make sure that every this is always done. This is one of the first. As soon as we go to see vendors, and we go to look at your venues, or start talking about food, I get this done, and that is that you don't feed your vendors. You know, one thing you got to understand: the last thing you want on your wedding days is a hungry DJ or photographer who don't have enough energy. You got to think about this. These people are with you from 10 o'clock in the morning, or sometimes early as that, to maybe to 11 to 10 to 7, whatever hours they. So they're with you for 10 hours a day. And they may not have time to go out and breathe a little bit. And sometimes some people don't really even consider, oh, where we feeding the vendors. When are they going to eat? That's a big no-no. Every wedding that I have ever planned, I make sure that every vendor eats. And when I mean to eat, I don't care. You're not feeding them no cold sandwiches. You're gonna pay for vendor meals because every venue have vendor meal option. That extra 25 or $30, you already paying 14, 10 to 14 to 20, $30,000 on your food. Extra $200 to $300 is not gonna kill you. And even if it kill you, oh wells. Because they have to eat. These are people and it comes over taking care of people in general. You have to be considerate of people. So please, if you want a great if you want to lighten up your event and you want your event to go extra mile, save a time in it and make sure that your vendors are eating and well taken care of. Those are the things that's very important. Make sure you feed your vendors. And wedding planners out there, make sure the couple feed their vendors. It's just something that you need to do. You have to feed your vendors. They have to eat. You can't have people working for you and not feed them. But and I said I can stand all day talking about it, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna jump to the next one, and that's number 14 is that you love out thinking about it. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I can just go out of the country and just get married or go somewhere with family members. You be very careful with that because a lot of countries to get married in many countries one, if you're not a citizen there, if you're not a resident, there's a lot of documents and things that you need to get before you get married to other country. And if it's a lot of legal things that you have to do, you don't want to go out and plan a whole wedding and do a whole wedding and realize and come back realize your wedding is not legal. So make sure, don't forget to get your official wedding certificate here. Let them know that you are going to into another country to get married. So when you come back, whatever ceremony you prefer, and you need to have not just anybody doing it. When you're going out of the country, you want to make sure every detail. What are the laws? What are the rules? Don't just jump and say, "Oh, we're going to go this place to get married," and you come back and your wedding is not done. That you are not legally married. That's just a event that you just did. So make sure you have the right paperwork. Find out for the embassy and find out what are the requirements for them. Find out with the counties in your state or in your city to find out what it is that you need to do when you go into an international wedding or you're looking out of the country to make sure that you do that. So think about it. It's not just, yes, I understand everybody think it's fun, it's jolly, yes. But when you're going out of the country to marry, there are things and rules and things that you need to do. So make sure you check on that. Don't downplay it, you know. And then a lot of things that people do, but it's like people 15 on the list, I say people downplay it. They just It feel like, oh, it's not special. Just people feel like just because you are eloping, so you may not have a special day, or it may not be important. Some people just think when you talk about eloping, sometimes people think, oh my God, why would you do that? They're like, no, it's okay if you want an intimate ceremony with just the two of you. You're okay if you just want to enjoy your moment. You want to spend all these large events. You just want to take a time and just enjoy each other, enjoy your company, and focus on what you're married. There's a lot of romantic aspect of eloping. Now, I'm not saying that everybody should get eloping because I'm in the business of planning wedding. But even with that, you want to, it's up to you. It's your choice. Do whatever you feel that is right. How you envision your day. Those are the things that you want to do. Don't just do things because somebody says it. So we're gonna jump right on to that. 16. Send a thank you note. You sending it so late. Like when you get married, first of all, you should have your thank you notes already done before the wedding. You should have it filled, put everything that you need to put in, whoever you need to tell thank you, whoever you need to have that sent as soon as you get home after the wedding. If you are going to your honeymoon, make sure you have somebody dedicated to send that out into the post office the next morning, or you send it a few days later, but make sure you send it on time. You don't want people to wait, like, you don't want to wait a year to tell people thank you for a wedding that happened. You don't want to wait 30 days and people sitting there after the wedding that happened. I forgot the wedding, the dust has settled and everything, and they just received a thank you note. Don't do that, please. That's not proper etiquette. Make sure you send thank you notes on time to people. And do send thank you notes. It is important to add an extra touch, add a sense of elegance, and a lot of things. So do send a thank you notes. And then number 17 on the list. At your wedding ceremony, don't forget to say hi to everyone. Stop from you don't have to go and read one person. Stop from table to table and greet all your guests. Tell them thank you for coming. See their faces and share them with. Have time in your ceremony where you can walk around and talk to people. Don't just sit on your throne, your high horse, where you are, and don't bother to tell people, hi and welcome to your wedding. Because sometimes you may not see people. Be like, oh, were they there? I don't know. So take the initiative to go to each table and say hello, thanks for coming, and I appreciate you want to do that. And then number 18, you mistreat your friends. A lot of people, you meet a lot of great people, you meet a lot of things that come along with it. You don't want to have your event and people around, special people around you, just treat it any old kind of way because you think it's a wedding, or you don't show no good gesture. It's like for your wedding, you feel like, I don't know, why should I have to make people feel special? It's because it's my wedding. Why do I have to do that? These are people. Not because you're getting married, so you should mistreat other people. Don't be a gazetta. Don't do that. You want to treat people. It's your day. We understand it's your moment. But make people feel comfortable around you. Make your family and friends feel comfortable around you. Don't just make them feel so horrible that they don't even want to be around you for your wedding day. Don't do that. That's awful. And awful is that you want to make sure that your wedding band, ambassador to it, is that all your jewelries, make sure you get it proper clean before your wedding. And I said that too before. You want to make sure you take good care of your engagement ring. Take care of your ring. Make sure they are properly stored. Go to the colors. You don't want your stones to fall. You want things to go. Don't be trying to. And I'm saying it, and I'm horrible at it sometimes. Sometimes when I don't want to go to the jeweler, I would sit there and try to clean it myself. Don't do that. Don't be a me. Take it to your jeweler. Sometimes some jeweler will change it for a lot. Sometimes you have insurance. You got insurance on your ring. Every ring for starters should have insurance that it will clean your ring properly. So take care of your ring. And then another thing is that 20, you want to set a table properly. Proper interior table to have everything that your guests need, from your favorites, from the table setting, your utensils, your dinner setting. Set a proper dinner setting. Don't just do anything that just look any old kind of way. Your napkins look horrible. Have people who know what they're doing to make it presentable for your guests, that they will have these things. Those are the things you want to do. Don't forget, and another thing, 21, don't forget Just send your invitation. A lot of people think nowadays, with digital, everybody think everything is awesome, it's great. But invitation add another touch to it. It's a handwriting note that when you receive, make people say, "Oh my God, this is amazing. Thank you for thinking of it." It add a special touch to it. Digital and email just retouchlets. It just so make sure you send in your invitation. Do paper invitation, not digital. It's just taggy, and you don't want to do that. So please, I know everybody want internet and everything, but try not to do that. In 22, this is horrible, and for this, I will actually spend an extra minute on the video to talk about it. Don't overdo your decorations. People just feel like when they overdo it, it just, oh my God, that make it look pretty. No, you can do elegance. It can be simple. It can be, you can do certain statement piece that do that. I hate going to events that people just think that when you just put all type of junk, and I call it junk, I hate to say it, but they just got all these things and hangings and drippings, and it just look out of place. You're trying to make it look okay. It look taggy. It looked tacky. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a nice decoration or a big decoration setting, but don't just put every design in the book that you can find from Pinterest and every idea, and your event just looks like one big cluster hoarder mess. Please don't do that. Like your background, everything, make it look tasteful. It can still look great without trying to do too much. Don't, because people feel like they're trying to outdo people and do a lot of things. They just do so much. Don't do it. Don't make your event look tacky. Like that, it take the beauty of it. You can do big centerpieces, you can do that, but don't clutter. Don't make it like a closet. It's horrible. Please. Don't don't overdo your decorations. Please. Please. It's a pet peeve. So I hate going to wedding. I see something. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Like, this is just a mess. Try not to do that. But once again, thank you. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder. And tomorrow we'll go down the list. We'll get down to as much as we can get. But please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and have an amazing day. Bye.